how do you think AI can be used to help teachers?
Yeah, so I've just done a few videos on my YouTube channel on the impact of AI on education. And on the flip side, it would be hugely helpful for teachers. They're already using it. There was a recent YouGov poll, I think, in the UK that found that 60% of teachers are already using it today. They're using tools like ChatGPT and to help them with creating lesson plans. It helps them to customize content. If you wanted to create a quiz for your class, you can ask ChatGPT or Google Gemini to do this for you. And there's a lot of work going into helping teachers with their administrative burden as well. My wife is a teacher, so I know that a lot of evenings and holidays are spent marking things, preparing for things. And again, AI, and especially generative AI, can help us with this. It can help you mark papers. It can help you with correspondence with parents and students. It can help you analyze data. All of this will make the life of a teacher hopefully better.
That's amazing. I'm sort of nodding vigorously here. I used to be a secondary school math teacher, and I have to say marking is just one of the bane of teachers' existences. So yeah, having AI help out with that, automating all that away, that would be just a dream for many teachers.
Yeah, and it's interesting. And I think teachers really need to figure out how important AI will be in education and the impact it will have. Because one of the things that I often talk about is that I see this in my own kids. They use Snapchat as one of their favorite tools to communicate with their friends. And a few months ago, Snapchat added an AI friend to everyone's Snapchat list. So suddenly a new friend appeared, and this friend is this all-knowing AI that is powered by GPT-4 and that can answer any questions. So quite often, it's like I was sitting down with my 12-year-old. He had some math homework, and there was a complicated formula. And even though I studied some of this at uni, I couldn't quite remember how to solve it for what they were looking for. So out came the app. We took a picture of the question. So can you please explain how we do this? And the AI simply solves the equation and explains in really meaningful detail. And then you can have a conversation. I don't understand this. Can you make it simpler? Can you explain? Can you give me different examples? How does it apply to the real world? Blah, blah, blah. And this is fascinating. That enables kids to learn and feed their curiosity. On the other hand, I think in education, we have to be careful that they can also say, hey, ChatGPT, write my homework essay for me. And so we need to think about what that means for education in the future.
It's a double-edged sword, really. Like you can get that interactive, fun experience to help keep people engaged. It makes it much more difficult to accurately test people because it's much easier to cheat.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering, do we need to change what gets taught? Like, should school or even adult training curriculums change because of the existence of generative AI?
Yeah, I think this is a really good question. And the answer is absolutely. So if we are seeing, I'm also a governor at a big secondary school. And what I see is that the curriculum is no longer fit for purpose. And I don't think it has been for a long time. So if we train our children to retain facts that many of them are completely irrelevant, that is not the best use of their amazing potential. If we think what humans are capable of. So what we need to do is we need to make schools into these maker places where we really focus on things like creative problem solving, where we work on teamwork, working in diverse teams, critical thinking. All of these things are super important. And we need to understand that AI is so important that actually teachers have, and schools and the curriculum has a really important role to make sure that our kids are learning to use these tools well and understand some of the shortcomings of these tools. So they are becoming more technology literate, more data literate, but have the human skills that will allow them to compete in the future.